Okay. Good morning, everyone. This is Zarina with the YMCA Fit and Well Seniors Program, and I will welcome you all to your restorative class today. If you've got two cushions or blocks, please have them next to you, and we will start the class in your comfortable seat. So cross it, my comfortable seat. Maybe this is not your comfortable seat. So see how you can make this comfortable for you. So you could be here, cross it. The other option is to sit on the block, and then you see how this feels for you again. When your hips are slightly higher, maybe have another block underneath your knees or the cushion underneath your knees, and see how this feels. So take your time to make cross-sit position or easy sukhasana as comfortable as it can be for you. And we take long, deep, steady inhalation in this cross-sit position. Inhale and exhale out, just preparing, getting ready to flow, but slow. We hold on to poses, and then we still work the entire body. Inhale deeply, exhale out. Inhale deeply, exhale out. Then gently drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. Maybe you tuck your chin in towards your chest. Maybe you lift it high, up. See how this feels, tucking. And then lifting your chin up. Slowly lift your head to the center, and then drop your left ear towards your left shoulder. Then from here, lift your chin up towards the sky. Exhale, tuck it in towards your chest. Inhale, lift up maybe one more time. Lift your chin up. Tuck it in. And then slowly lift your head up. Then drop your head back. Lift your chin up and away. Maybe open your mouth a couple of times. And close. And close your mouth just a couple of times to stretch the front of your neck. And then back to center, drop your head down. Tuck your chin in, relax your face, relax your jaws. Inhale, lift up. One more round, drop your head back. Open and close your mouth if you'd like. Exhale, drop your head down. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. And then slowly lift up, lift your head up. Look to the right. Bring your gaze back, look to the left. Bring your gaze back, lift your head up, lift your gaze up. Release, gaze down. To the right. Gaze to the right. Center, gaze to the left. Center, lift your head up. Gaze up. Center, gaze down. And then back to center. Take your right hand across your body. Hook your left hand underneath your right. And then gently lift your elbow up. Left elbow up. Pull your right hand in towards your chest. Look to the right. See how this feels. Keep lifting your left elbow. Pulling it in. Lifting and pulling it in. Inhale back to center. Release your right hand down. Shrug your shoulders. Take a couple of shoulder shrugs, shoulder rolls right here. And then left hand across and over, right hand under your left. Lift your right hand. Up and away, pull your right elbow. Up and away, pull your right arm in. Look over your left shoulder. So lift and pull it in. Lift and pull it in. So lift your right elbow, pull your right arm in. Look to the left. Inhale, look forward, release, shrug it off, shake it off, shake it off. Interlace your hands behind your back. Interlace your hands behind your back, roll your shoulders, lift your hands away, or rather your fist away from your back. And roll. Roll your shoulders back behind you, lift, lift, lift your fist away from your back and roll. Keep the breath going. One more deep breath. Maybe look over to the right side. Center, look over to the left. Keep lifting your fist up and away, center. Then pull your fist towards your right shoulder. Or right hip, right hip, right hip. Pull your fist towards your right hip and hold left shoulder going far back. And then again, see how this feels for you. Maybe I'm pulling too much. You stop wherever it feels good and right for you. And then again, your fist towards your left hip, right shoulder back behind you and hold. Keep the breath going. Release your hands, back, fist, back, and then bring your hands to your knee, shrug it off, shrug it off, shrug it off, shrug it off. Then place your right hand down on the floor. Left hand reaches up and away. Left hand reaches up and away. And then slowly, gently bend your right elbow, look under your left arm. Look under your left armpit, hold and breathe. Center, left hand on your right knee, right hand looking over to the right side, slowly, gently twist to the right, hold and breathe, keep the breath going. Inhale, back to center, release your left hand and then take your left hand down onto the floor, right hand reaches up and over and then gently tilt to the left. Keep the breath going. Inhale deeply, exhale out. Slowly lift up. Then take your right hand on your left knee. Left hand goes back. Twist to the left side. Twist. Inhale and exhale out here. Long, deep, steady inhalation. Long, deep, steady exhalation. Just focus on your breath. The twist, the folds, everything will come. Inhale. Back to center. Release your twist, circle, sweep arms up and over. Lift your hands over your head. Lean forward slightly. First, just a slight forward fold. Just a slight forward fold. Then maybe you reach slightly even further. Maybe even slightly even further. Far forward, far forward. Once you are here, hold. Keep the breath going. One deep breath here. Inhale deeply, exhale out. Slowly coming back. Walk your hands back first. Back, back, back. Then turn your torso to the left side. Frame your left knee with your hands. Then lean forward slightly and fold. Like as if you want to bring your chin towards your knees. Chin towards your knees, chin towards your knees, chin towards your knees. Inhale, come back to center, walk your hands to the right side, frame your right knee with both your hands, then slowly lean forward and then take that fold as if you want to bring your chin towards your knee. Chin towards your knees, chin towards your knees. One more deep breath here. Inhale, slowly lift up, walk back to the center and then release your hands. Release your hands, take your hands back behind you, turn your fingertips forward, shift your weight on your hands as you release from the easy Sukhasana to reverse tabletop. Push into your feet, lift your hips higher, higher and higher and higher. Lift your hip crease up and away and keep the breath going. Inhale, squeeze into your glutes, push into your feet. Exhale, release, release, release. Drop your hips down and then taking your boat pose immediately. lift your feet off the floor. Pull your knees in towards your chest and hold. Keep the breath going. Inhale deeply, exhale out. Inhale deeply, exhale out. We are not here for long. Release, feet down on the floor. Walk your hands back behind you. Reverse tabletop. Squeeze into your glutes. Push into your feet. Exhale, release your hips down on the floor. Keep your knees bent. Release your hands forward. Lift your feet off the floor and take your boat pose, Navasana. Boat pose. One more deep breath here. Release, cross your ankle. Sit tall, relax, release completely. Then from here, straighten your legs out in front. Bend into your knees. Lean forward slightly. So chest coming forward. As you lean, keep your knees bent. Maybe even place the block underneath or cushion underneath your knees. Lean forward, hold on to the backs of your knees. Lean forward as you can. Now maybe you reach for your big toes with your index first finger. So bend your knees generously. Then from here, inhale, lengthen your spine, straighten your elbows. Take a deep breath here. Exhale, bend your elbows to the side, lean forward with your chest resting on your thighs. Lean forward and bend your elbows to the side. Relax your collarbone. So the collarbone spreads, the shoulder blade spreads as you take your seated forward fold. Inhale, slowly lift and lengthen. Exhale, few release and come to your seat. Take a deep breath here. Then from here, bend your right knee. Pull your right foot very close to your right hip. Release your left leg down on the floor. We're going to twist, but taking a very Marichasana twist. Lean forward. So left hand goes down on the floor. Lean forward and reach your right hand forward. Then take a bind like you want to bring. So the right foot very close to your right hip. Reaching forward. This is a good place. Lean far forward. Lean far forward. Option to stay there. Option to take a bind. Right hand forward in front of your knees, and then it goes towards your right hip crease. We are here. Good place to be. We are here. Reaching for your left hand. So taking a bind. Marichasana A, or you're taking Marichasana A here or here. Keep the breath going. Pull your right foot in. Don't let the knee drop. And this is a good place. One more deep breath here. Then slowly lift yourself up. If you've taken the bind, remove the bind. And then release. Straighten your right leg out. Hug your left knee in towards your chest. In towards your chest. Left knee in towards your chest, yes. And then left foot very close to your left hip. Then from here, place your right hand forward. Marichasana on your left side. We are here leaning like you want to lean far forward. Leaning far forward. Or the other option is to take a bind. Lean forward, left hand going in front and then reaching for your left hip crease. As you come forward, keep the breath going. Maybe take the full bind. The right hand goes back and then you reach for your right wrist. And you're leaning far forward like you want to bring your chin towards your shin. Mine is still not happening. I am here and I'm good. This is a good place for me. Keep the breath going. And this is a good place for you or me. Good place to be. One more deep breath here. Slowly release. Phew. come back. So this is a kind of a forward fold. Left leg goes down on the floor, shake it off, shake it off, shake it off. Bend your knees, pull your feet together, let it fall to the side. Now option to take blocks and you place it underneath your knees. Option to take cushions, place it underneath your knees, and then from here, lean far forward as you can. Walk. So we're not holding on to the feet, rather walking far forward as you can. Keep the breath going as far forward as we can. Keep the breath going. Inhale deeply, exhale out. Inhale deeply, exhale out. One more deep breath here. Then come back, walk back, few, walk back. Then from here, let's take the twist, might as well, because the spine is still warm or slightly getting warmed up. Right hand outside your left knee, or let's hold on to your left knee with your right hand. Left hand goes back behind you, twist using that knee, hand, and then the obliques, and then the left hand to twist to the left. Keep the breath going. Inhale deeply, exhale out. Inhale deeply, exhale out. Slowly release the twist, walk forward again. One more. Baddha Konasana, forward fold in your Baddha Konasana. Inhale deeply, exhale out. Inhale deeply, exhale out. Far forward, as far forward as you can. Slowly coming back. Walk back. Let's take the twist. Right hand outside your left. Left hand outside your right knee. Right hand goes back, support your spine, and then take the twist. Take the twist to the right side. Inhale deeply, exhale out. Inhale deeply, exhale out. Slowly look forward, release your twist, then straighten your legs out nice and wide. Sit tall here. Then from here, reach right hand. So let's first lengthen the right side. What do we do? Going down to reach for the right foot. Reach your right hand up and away. Gently hinge to the right side, not forward, but to the right, not forward, to the right, and then hold on to your right foot with your right hand. Not happening, bend your right knee slightly, exaggerating, but slight bend, and then keep reaching, like we first reaching to the right, like we take triangle, reaching for the right, and hold on to the right foot with the right hand. Maybe you are here, all good. 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 Keep the breath going. So this entire left side body is stretching. This entire right side body is contracting, stretching, contracting, stretching. So wherever, all good. Here is good. Here is good. Here is good. Even placing your hands on the floor and stretching is also good. So take that wide leg, side forward fold, side fold. Inhale back to center. Exhale, release. Let's rest here for a bit, just feeling that left and right somehow it's not balanced yet. Then taking the other side, left hand reaches up and away. Lengthen first, so we need to to the left side. Lengthen your left side body, plenty of space here. Open out your armpit, lengthen, and then keeping the length in your left side body, slowly hinge to the right. As you reach to the right, 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 and slowly hold on to your left. Hold on to your left foot. Other option is to bend the knee and you hold. But then this is where the right side, right hand reaches up and away and you tilt to the left side. If this is a lot, you are here and you are here and you tilt to the left. Wherever you're at, you are here and you tilt onward. Keep the breath going. Inhale deeply, exhale out. I just came up to breathe. Inhale deeply, exhale out. Inhale deeply, exhale out. Slowly coming up. Take your time to lift up. Ooh, lift up. Bring both your feet together. Bend. Face the block underneath your knees. Lengthen your spine. Exhale. Fold forward and hold on to your feet. Ankle, whatever reach you can hold on to, and then keep the fold going. Inhale, deeply exhale out. Inhale, deeply exhale out. Looking at the time, so don't rush at the end. Slowly coming back to center, release, and then remove the block. Remove the block. Come to your mat. Come down onto your mat. Tabletop. A few cat and cows. Cat and cow poses. Or rather stretches. A few cat and cows. Downward facing dog. Lifting your knees, pushing your hips back. Heels down, spread your fingers nice and wide, lift your hips high up towards the ceiling and breathe into your down facing dog. Ooh. One more deep breath here. Exhale, tabletop. Walk your hands slightly because we're not going to flow. Walk your hands slightly forward, drop your hips slightly forward and hold, actively hold this half plank position. One more deep breath here. Exhale, walk your hands back, 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 downward facing dog. Inhale. Tabletop, half chaturanga, walk your hands slightly forward, shoulders in line with your hips forward and down, downward facing dog. Walk your hands back, tuck your toes in, lift your hips up, downward facing. Tabletop. Half chaturanga, walk your hands slightly forward, hips forward and down, hold. Keep the breath going. Downward facing dog, done. We are done with the vinyasa part of restorative. Exhale, lower your knees, side sit on one side. Straighten your legs out. From the other side, lower yourself down on the floor. Hug your knees in towards your chest. I'm going to turn around. Hug your knees in towards your chest and rest completely hug your knees in towards your chest pose. Slowly lift your feet up and away. Push your heels, point your toes out. Viparita Karani, waterfall pose. Let's stay here for a couple of breaths. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Release your left leg down. Hug your right knee in. Slowly, slowly, slowly guide your right leg to the left side. So taking your supine twist. Right leg to the left side. Now option to stay here with your right hand on top of your right knee or here or even here or maybe even here. Right hand holding onto your left. Holding your right foot with your left hand. Right hand goes back, behind. Keep the breath going. One more deep breath. A deep twist. Slowly release. Release your twist. Release your twist. Release your twist. And then lift your right leg up towards the sky. Take your right leg to the right side. So maybe you bend your knee and you are here. Maybe you straighten your right knee. Maybe you use a block to place. I should have given you this option. Place the block underneath your right shin or your right leg. Not too comfortable for me. I'm going to remove the block, but see what if you can work with the placing the right leg on the block. See how this. Inhale deeply, exhale out. Inhale deeply, exhale out. One more deep breath here. Right leg to the right side. Then lift your right leg up and away. Keep your right heel pointed up, or rather lifted up, toes pointing in towards your face. Hold and breathe. Exhale, bend your left knee. Bring your left foot close to your left hip and then gently lift your hips up and away. So left knee bends, left foot down, and then you're taking 3 or bridge with your knee, with your right leg lifted. Release, take your time, release your spine down, straighten your left leg, and then gently with control, drop with control, drop your right leg down. Whoa. Left leg lifts, lift your left leg up towards the sky. Keep the breath going. Heel pointing up, toes pointing in and hold. Then if you have to bend your left knee, it's all good. Then take your left foot, left leg to the right side of your mat. Option to hold on to your right foot with your left hand. Option not to. Keep the breath going. Inhale deeply, exhale out. Inhale deeply, exhale out. Keep the breath going. One more deep breath here. Then slowly lift your left leg up. Take your time. Push your left heel up. Point your left toes in. And then gently drop it to the left side. Drop your left leg to the left side. Option 2. Place. Option 2. Drop your left leg down on the floor. See how this feels. Option 2. Gently rest your left. Oops. Left shin or left ankle on the floor. Keep the breath going. Inhale and exhale. Then bend your left knee. Bend your right knee. Lift your left leg. I'm so sorry about my right leg. Bend your right knee, pull your right foot very close, left leg it is what it is and it is where it is. Then from here, gently lift your hips up and away. Lift your hips up and away. You're taking one leg, bridge pose. Keep the breath going, lift your hips, lower back slightly, half of your mid back off the floor and hold. One more deep breath, we are done. Exhale, drop your hips down. Slowly, gently drop your left foot down gently. Windshield wiper your knees from side to side. Windshield wiper your knees from side to side. Roll over your belly, taking our back bend. Roll over your belly. Let's take our back bend. So making sure that we've worked everything before we take complete Shavasana. So let's work with the mid and the lower back. Work with the mid and the lower. So lie down, make a pillow with your hands, gently windshield wiper your feet from side to side. Lie down on your belly, make a pillow, windshield wiper your feet from side to side. Half bow. Half bow. We did dancers. Now this is very similar to dancers because we are stretching the quads. And along with the quads, it's the lower back as well working, mid back as well working. But half bow, slowly come up onto your forearms. Then from here, left, let's start with the right side. Left forearm comes to the center of your mat. Bend your right knee. Then reach for your right foot with your right. Now here, this is a good place to be. A good place to be. Pulling your right foot very close to your right hip. A beautiful place to be. Or kick your right foot into your right hand, look straight ahead and lengthen. Lengthen, you are here, lifting your belly off the floor, lifting your chest off the floor, kicking your right foot into your right hand, lifting your thigh and your knee off the floor. Shoulders, especially your right shoulder tends to go back. Pull it in, look straight ahead. You are here, all good. If you are here, maybe you turn your fingers to point towards you, lift your right elbow up, and this is a different pose. But the frog. But somehow you're pulling your right foot in towards your right hip or outside your right hip, looking straight ahead in front of you. Exhale, slowly take your time, whichever variation of bow you've done. Release, release, release. Make a pillow, windshield wiper your feet from side to side and rest. Make a pillow, forehead down on the floor, cheek down on the floor and rest completely, completely, completely. Then slowly come back again. Second side. Right hand comes to the center of your mat. Turn your right hand slightly inward, right forearm slightly inward. Then bend your left knee, pull your left foot very close to your left hip. Reach for your left foot with your left hand. Hold on to your left foot. Maybe you just pull it in. You're just here. This is a good place to be. Very good place to be. Pulling your left foot in towards or outside your left hip. Beautiful place to be. If you want a slight challenge, turn your left fingertips forward. So it's forward. So turning your fingertips forward, you're pulling, lifting your left elbow up towards the sky and pushing gently again. Gently pushing your left foot towards your left hip. Or this is another option. Kick and lift your left foot. Pull your left shoulder forward. Kick and lift your left foot. So entire left eye, left knee, and then somehow mid your chest and your mid belly is lifted. They're lifted. And you're holding. Oh, release. Release, make a pillow. Windshield wiper, drop your chin. Sorry, the call just dropped. I'm so sorry. So rest, make a pillow with your hands. Make a pillow with your hands and gently windshield wiper your feet from side to side. Windshield wiper your feet from side to side. Windshield wiper your feet from side to side. Rest here. Oh, I'm so sorry. The call just dropped. I'm not sure why. And then from here, roll to the side. So we're still working now with the core. We worked with the back, but still we are still not done with the back. But let's take the side forearm plank. Stack or stagger your feet. And then I'm turning to the right side. Left hand, left arm comes in slightly. Stagger your feet. Gently lift your hips. Pushing into your forearms, pushing into your hands, pushing into your feet. Lift your hips up and out. Keep the breath going. Inhale because we are not here for long. One more deep breath here. Lift your hips slightly higher. Exhale, lower. So just be mindful again about your forearms. Make sure you patted your mat. Roll over. Make a pillow, windshield wiper, rest completely, and then take the other side. Forearm plank on the other side. After you've rested, roll over to the left side. Make a pillow, or rather not make a pillow. Turn your right forearm slightly inward, right hand, and then I'm turning to the left side. From here, stack your feet, whichever calls up. Lift your hips up and over. Keep the breath going. Inhale deeply because we are not here for long. Keep the breath going. Inhale deeply, exhale out. Inhale deeply, exhale out. And then we are done. We are done. Roll back into your belly. Make a pillow with your hands. Windshield wiper your feet from side to side.
They started Diwali early. They're celebrating Diwali. So sorry about that. Bring it down on your hand pillow and rest completely. Taking your Sphinx pose. Come up onto your forearms. Shoulders in line with your elbows. And then spread your fingers nice and wide. Push your hips down on the floor. Push your thighs down on the floor. Feet together. Point your toes out and over. Then from here, slowly, pull your torso between your hands. Keep pulling your torso between your hands. Shoulders down away from your ears. Pull your torso. So lift your torso up and then pull your torso between your hands. One more deep breath here. Pull your torso between your hands. Exhale, release. Make a pillow, windshield wiper, your feet from side to side. Rest in your Shavasana, belly down Shavasana for a while, for a while, for a while, for a while. Rest in Shavasana for a while. Our last back bend, belly down, Superwoman pose. So belly down, Superwoman pose. Straighten your hands out in front of you. Rest your chin down on the floor. Let's prepare. Rest your chin down on the floor. Then slowly lift your head, lift your chest. Lift your arms up and away. This is good. This is good as well. Superman, woman, right. Keep the breath going. Inhale deeply, exhale out. Inhale deeply, exhale out. One more deep breath here. Then slowly release to whichever you take in. Somehow, when you have your arms out in front of you, feels a little bit more, hands back behind you, feels a little bit lighter. So whichever feels right. Make a pillow with your hands, windshield wiper, your feet from side to side. Windshield wiper, your feet from side to side, seal pose. Last one. Pull your elbows inward. Pull your elbows inward. And then take your arms outward. Seal pose from here. Now option to stay here. Option to pull your torso between your hands as well. Pull your torso between your hands. Option push your hands down on the floor and to lift your elbows up and away. Whichever calls out. Pulling your torso between your hands, between your hands or your forearms. Good. Lifting your elbows off the floor. Good too. Whichever calls out to you, keep the breath going. Inhale deeply, exhale out. Inhale deeply, exhale out. Looking straight ahead. I'm looking to the side. Look straight ahead in front. Lower, 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 lower. Roll over your belly. Roll over your belly. Or rather, what's I saying? Roll over your spine. Roll over your spine. Hug your knees in towards your chest. And rest completely, completely, completely. Rest completely. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Today was a lot of back bend, but it's good. Back bends are good. Slowly. Feet together. Knees out to the side. Option. Grab onto the blocks. The blocks, the blocks. Drop your knees on the blocks. Grab onto your blocks or the cushions. And then rest your knees on the blocks, feet together, arms out to the side, close your eyes, long, deep, steady. We're just resting here for a bit. Just resting in supported Baddha Konasana for a bit. Inhale deeply, exhale out. Inhale deeply, exhale out. Resting here for a bit. Slowly remove. We're done with the rest. Remove the blocks, hug your knees in one more time. And then open out your feet to the side. Maybe reach for the back of your knees. Maybe you reach for the front of your knees. Maybe you reach for your ankle. Maybe you reach for your big toes. And then push your heels. If you are here with me, push your heels out, point your toes in and hold. Keep the breath going. Inhale. Here, here. The internet is gone. I am sorry about that again. So back again. I hope you can see me. Sorry about that. Just Okay. I hope you can hear me.
I can hear you. Video's good too.
All good?
Yep, all good.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Back again. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Hug your knees in towards your chest and rest here. Just take a break. Ha 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 ha. Slowly. We were here. Now straighten your legs out. Keep again. Maybe you hold on to the backs of your knees. Maybe hold on to the ankle. Maybe hold on to your big toes. Hold on to your big toes and we straighten. Keep it bent. Holding here, 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 here. Keep the breath going. Inhale deeply, exhale out. If you've got hold of your big toes, maybe straighten your legs out, pushing your lower back down on the floor. If you are here, maybe lift your hips, your tailbone off the floor. So see what feels right. See what feels right and go. This is the last pose. All go. Inhale deeply, exhale out, stretching. And if you're holding on to your big toes, maybe push your heels out, maybe straighten and push your thighs out. And then you're pulling your feet towards your forehead, towards your forehead. Keep the breath going. Inhale deeply, exhale out. Inhale deeply, exhale out. Slowly release. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Then roll over to the right side. Make a pillow with your roll over to the right or the left. Make a pillow with one of your arms. Bend your knees, round your back, lie down in fetal position. I'm going to come up. Long, deep, steady inhalation. Long, deep, steady exhalation. Focus on your breath. Inhale deeply through your nose, throat, chest, abdomen. Exhale out. Ha. From your nose. Inhale deeply through your nose, throat, chest, abdomen. Exhale out. Ha. Through your nose. So using your nostrils to inhale and exhale. Take long, deep, steady inhalation. Rest your completely. We've worked with the quads, the hamstrings, the hips, hip opener, lower, mid, I think even the upper back. Work with the shoulders, the arms. We did the chaturanga, half chaturanga. Work with the core, bridge, or rather, also the bridge, but the boat pose. Work the sides of our body, stretch the sides of our body. So everything basically works with the entire body. Time to rest. Let go of all the poses that we did. Let go, let go, let go. Inhale deeply through your nose, throat, chest, abdomen, just focusing on the breath. Long, deep, steady inhalation, long, deep, steady exhalation. We work the forward fold, the spinal twist. I know I should just let the poses go, but I was just recapping the poses that we did. Long, deep, steady inhalation, long, deep, steady exhalation. Rest here completely. Inhale deeply, exhale out. Inhale deeply, exhale out. For those who want to end the class and head on to the other classes, please do so first with stretching completely and then inhaling through your nose, exhaling out through your mouth. For those who want to lie down in Shavasana or fetal position, do so. Long, deep, steady exhalation. Long, deep, steady inhalation. Take time to rest.
Relax, release completely. For those who want to end, you're most welcome to leave the class. And I'll leave you here, yogis, resting. For those who are resting, rest. For those who've left the class, love, light, peace. May you be healthy, happy, and always at peace. And for those who are resting, I will end here, yogis. Love, light. May you be healthy, happy, always at peace with yourself and with those around you, yogis. I'll see you again on Tuesday. A very happy weekend. Namaste.
Thank you, Zarina.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Angie.
Thank you, Zarina.
Thank you, Zarina. Have a good day,
Thank you.
everybody.
You too. Pat, thank you, Pat. Sabrina, thank you. Donella, thank you. Virginia, thank you. Shanti.
Thank you, Zarina.
Marie, thank you. Evelyn, thank you.